What's up, YouTubes? What's going on, man? Been a while. Check out my wife's setup, man. It's on I gave her my old Surron, and I got an E-Ride Pro, and I lowered it, so I put this lowering bracket on it. Bam! So it slammed it down a little bit. I gave her my 16, 19 wheels, put it on there, and now it's set up perfect for her. Cause she's kind of short. She's like 5'3". So she always had a really hard time, like with when it was set up the normal way. And now that I put it like that, she can get on it, get off it, and doesn't drop it and all that stuff, man. And now it's like a little pit bike, man. It's pretty fun to ride. Like, you can just get right on the damn thing and just step right over. It's actually pretty cool, man. It's a little bit of a bitch when you're like riding it, and then you gotta, get up, because now you're wheel low, and then you gotta get up. It's like, I don't know. So I don't know why that changed, but it did. So, but yeah, man, I like this bike a lot. It's pretty cool, man. But I just had to stop at the Walmart, go get some groceries. So I was like, man, I haven't recorded a video in a while, man. I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna start doing some more videos, man, like a lot now. I got some freed up time, and I'm gonna do like all kinds of stuff, man, like just pretty much adventures, like, and if I get some reviews, I might do some reviews on some stuff. But man, everything's kind of changed now, man. So like, I still love my e-bikes and my motorcycles and all that stuff, man, but now I got a Segway UT10, and it's like a freaking like a power sport, you know what I mean? So it's like a UTV type thing. And I've been fixing it up and trying to get it ready so I can go tackle some trails, and I'm probably going to do some of that stuff too, man. So it's just going to be a bunch of adventures and shit, that I'm going to record them, and hopefully, man, it'll be a fun little channel, man. But getting ready to go to the Mega Ride in Austin, man. It's coming up pretty soon. So I'm going to do some videos on that, and we're getting a Airbnb. I think we got a really cool one, man. I'm going with a bunch of guys from Dallas and gals. Well, it's actually one gal, and we're gonna do that, and it's gonna be pretty fun, man. I think it's gonna be a pretty big one, man. So I missed the Las Vegas one, man. I really wanted to go, but it just didn't line up, man. So I didn't get to go to that one. I wanted to. I heard they had a lot of fun, and I don't know. I had mixed reviews on it. Some people said they had fun, some people said they didn't, because it was just chaos, But, the one in Austin is always really cool. At least it used to be. I've gone to two of them over there, and it's pretty awesome. Riding in Austin's pretty badass. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's pretty cool, man. And I think they're pretty e-bike friendly and shit, so, I don't know, it's awesome. I know we want to do one in Dallas, man, but I think one of our buddies, Grommy Bear, wants to do one, but it would be cool, man. It's just a lot of planning and shit. But it would be awesome, man, because Dallas has some good places to ride, too. And we got a dude that's been one-wheeling for many, many years, so he knows a lot of routes, man. So I know he could put on some good routes for a Mega Ride out here. But, yeah, man. So what's everybody been up to, man? Shoot, I've been busy working and stuff, and I think I got it pretty calm now, man, so I should be able to do some more stuff, But, yep. So I got it, I think I just mentioned it, that I got an E-Ride Pro, and I love that bike. It's pretty badass, man. Man, there's so many bikes out now. Like, it's crazy how many bikes are out. There's like all kinds of bikes, man. And I tell you, the one that I really want to try out is the Ventus 1, man. That bike looks badass, man. Like, it just, it's small like a Surron, but it's got shitload of power, man. Which I like the Surron because it's small. The E-Ride Pro is about the size of a Surron, but it's a little heavier. Not too much heavier, but it is heavier. And if you get like the Talarias and like they're starting to get heavy, man. You know what I mean? So it kind of takes the playfulness out of it, you know? And, you know, people just want more power. But, you know, when you got more power, you got to beef everything up, so then it gets heavier. Then it becomes something different, you know? It becomes more of a, like a dirt bike and shit, you know what I mean? They are bigger, and then you get more people looking at you and shit like that, you know? My buddy got a, man, so you know, Grommy Bear, he's a, I call him a bud, he's a buddy. And, he's getting all kinds of bikes to review and shit, man. So he just got, I don't know if he got it to review or he actually bought it. I think he actually bought this, but he bought a Stark Varg, dude. That bike is so sick, man. I got another friend named Boone that has a Stark Varg, and he got it like a long time ago. And I got to ride his. Dude, that thing is insane, man. When you put that sucker in 80 horsepower, dude, holy shit, man. I've never experienced anything like that, because even a 450, man, it'll get it, but this thing will get it, bro. Like, holy moly, man. Like, I don't know how you could ride that thing in 80 horsepower. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how you could do it. But, man, just riding it in, like, in the 30 or 40 or whatever it is, like the level 2 or something like that, dude, that's plenty, man. Like, you can tear up all kinds of shit with that, dude. But, man, when you put it on 80, dude, you got to watch that throttle. It'll come right over and like, just throw you off that damn bike. It's so badass. But, you know, the Ventus 1, man, it's like that, but smaller. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I think it's something like 20 kilowatts. Can you imagine 20 kilowatts on the size of the Surron, dude? That's crazy. Stop. You know what I mean? You wouldn't need to do shit to that bike. You know? You probably will. I heard they still got the mountain bike type brakes, but I think they're better because everybody says they're really good. But the brakes have gotten so much better now that you can upgrade the brakes pretty easy. They're expensive as hell still to upgrade the brakes, but you could do it, and you know, you'll be able to stop it. There's all kinds of good brakes out there, man. All kinds. The ones that I've been looking at are the Mavens, because my buddy Blake owns a store, and he rocks the Mavens on his, dude. And dude, he loves them, man, because you can adjust the bite point, and as your brake fades, like your brake pad starts wearing out, you can adjust it to that, so you always have that bite. I think that's pretty cool. And those damn things are badass, man. So I think I might get those. They're like $250 a side, though. You know what I mean? That's pretty expensive, but I think it's worth it. You know what I mean? And then they got like some other ones too that are pretty badass. So, you know, I'm like, I don't know, brakes you can get nowadays. But man, I think that Ventus 1 would be the bike for me, man. Like, I think if I got that, I wouldn't want anything else, man. For sure, I don't think I would. Not for an e-bike, you know, like a Surron type bike. Although I love this one. This one's badass, man. You know, I got a 14K tune on this one, which I hardly ever use, dude. I'm pretty much used a 12.5K on level 2, and it's perfect for me, man. It'll pop the wheel up. It's just perfect power, dude. You know. So I very rarely use the level 3 on it. Only like if we're racing or some shit like that. But like, man, I don't need any more power. But the 20 kilowatts would be nice just to have. You know, and then you got the levels, so like you're not going to be riding 20 kilowatts all the time. You can hit 14 or whatever it is. Like I think, you know, 12, 14 is a sweet spot, you know, for these riding around and tearing up the streets and parks and shit like that. But, you know, it's always cool to have it if you ever wanted it. But I think it comes with like all the nicer stuff. Like I think it comes with the fast stakes forks, which I love fast stakes forks. I don't care what anybody says. How you doing? The fast stakes forks are just perfect to me, man. I like them. They're pretty awesome. They run good. What's up, man? They're just really good. I forgot what I was saying, man. This dude's messed me up. But I don't know. But my E-Ride Pro, I love it too, man. Like it's pretty badass too. But I don't know. I do like the Surron better. Like there's something about the E-Ride Pro is like it's badass. It's cool. It's got a lot of power. But like it's just like the suspension's janky. Like I know the stock suspension on the Surron wasn't that great, but actually when you got the one with the KK front forks, they weren't that bad. Once you adjusted them right and you kept the air in it, like the way you're supposed to, they weren't bad. I mean, they're not big sender shit, but I'm not a big sender anyway. But like the ones that the E-Ride Pro comes, those are junk actually. They really are. And you know, so you have to upgrade that. And but I guess now they're shipping them all out with the Fast Ace, I think. So I guess they got an upgrade there. But dude, I love the Fast Ace forks. I know, you know, Rafloxa or something like that's coming out, and they're pretty much like Fast Ace forks, except they got the low speed rebound, which is pretty cool. But I think if you get the Fast Ace Gravities, it comes with that too. But anyway, like I haven't had any problems with my seals leaking or anything like that, you know. And I've let some people borrow my bike, and they that are big senders, and they hit it hard, dude, and they haven't leaked on me yet. So I don't know if I got a good batch with good seals or what, man. But they're awesome, dude. Like I love them. I think they're a little heavier, so getting the wheel up, the front wheel up, you got to put more into it. But if you're just dependent on the throttle, but I think they're awesome, dude. And I know there's way better ones. Like if you want to spend $2,000 and get the damn those other ones, I'm like, I don't want to spend $2,000 on that shit, man. I'm good with these, dude. And now they make Warp 9 makes that drop crown and all that stuff. That's the only thing that sucks. So when you're riding a 21-inch wheel, it'll bottom that 21-inch out, which kind of sucks. But so now that they make the drop crown, that's badass. Warp 9 makes a really nice one, which I'm probably gonna buy, but because I want to upgrade the forks on my E-Ride. But I'm really seriously thinking of selling the E-Ride to get that Ventus 1, since, dude, the Ventus 1 is cheaper than the E-Ride right now, dude. So it'd be crazy. And I know people are like, you don't know if Ventus 1's going to be around for a while or whatever like that, but goddamn, it's just an e-bike, bro. Like, think about it. Everything on that bike is like, you can buy aftermarket shit for it. So like, if you want aftermarket freaking whatever, you can get it, right? If you need front forks, or you need a controller, or you need a battery, somebody can make it for you. It's not like, so I'm not all into, like, if some people are saying, you don't know if they're gonna stand by it and all that shit, but I mean, all you need is a fucking frame, right? But anyway, I do like that Ventus 1, man. I think that's the coolest bike, dude. Like, it's so awesome, bro. The SR is pretty badass too. I like the SR, and I like the new E-Ride. And how you doing? And what else is there? Oh, the Altus. I'm gonna get to ride all those bikes because my buddy, like I said, Grommy Bear is getting all those bikes into him. So he lives like in the same area I do. So I can just hit him up and say, hey, let me try out that bike. And he said he'd let me try him out, so I can try whatever. He's already told me I can use the Stark whenever. So I'm like, dude, I'm gonna take him up on that and just ride the Stark, you know. That thing's awesome, bro. Like, man, it's a smooth ass bike. Like, you go through any of this shit, you don't feel it, dude. This is like, the freaking suspension is so plush, bro. Like, dude, and it's so much power, dude. Like, oh my god, dude. And it's heavy though. It is fucking heavy, and it's tall. It is tall, man. So like, if you ain't that good on the trails and shit, you know, it could be a little intimidating because it's tall. But I don't know, I like it. But like this bike, dude, oh man, this bike is set up so good, dude. Like, I love this Surron, dude. And all I got on it, I got an aftermarket battery, and I got the nuclear controller on it, man. And I love the nuclear, dude. You know what I mean? It's cool with the ones like the Torque and all that. That got the, like, you can do it on your phone. This one you have to do it on this. And the bad thing about it, like, is my fourth button is screwed up on it, so I can't do anything to it no more. So like, if I ever change out the battery or motor or whatever, dude, I'm kind of screwed until I get this thing. And this thing is like $100. But the thing that sucks is they don't make this same one anymore. It's a newer style, and they made it just a little bit bigger and fatter, so it won't fit in my damn display case that I got for this thing. Actually, I got this whole setup, this thing and the controller from It was a really known guy in the e-bike business, and he passed away, man. And he actually sent me this before he passed away, and he just sent it to me like for cheap, dude, like $200. He's like, hey man, I got this new tour, because I was asking, because he's like a guy that you would ask questions on the forums and stuff, and he was cool, dude. He was the type of guy that preferred you to call him than to send messages and stuff, so you would just call him and talk to him. He liked to talk, and he was cool as shit. And I was telling him that I had some, but I really wanted like the e-brake, the regen, and he told me that he went, I guess he was going full Torp, and he was sponsored by Torp, and I think he was sponsored by Darwin, or he was part of Darwin or something like that. And so he had the Torp, and he was doing all the Torp motor and all that stuff, because that was what I was asking him about. I was asking him about the motor, because I wanted to upgrade my motor just in case my motor burned out or whatever. But so he just told me, he's like, man, he's like, I got a controller that I'm not using, and he's like, I loved it. He's like, it was a good controller. He's like, but I'm moving on. He's like, send me $200 and I'll send it to you. So I sent him the $200, and he sent me this controller, and it's badass, man. So I put it on and all that stuff, and oh, I love it, dude. I love it. It's an awesome controller, dude. But like I said, it came with all this stuff. So now when I get the new thing, it's not going to have this protective case, because it's not going to fit in it. And I don't think that company that made these is doing anymore. You know what I mean? So maybe I could, like, I don't know if I can grind shit out or whatever to make it fit. But I don't know. We'll see. But it sucks because it has a little stem thing. So you got to put it on the stem, and or get like a stem. I don't know how I'm going to do it. But I do like it. Even programming it in here, once you figure it out, it's awesome. It's easy to do, and you know what I mean? If you want to make changes, you can make changes, so you don't need to have a phone, but you need all the damn buttons to work, right? That kind of sucks. But apparently they're beefed up the buttons and all that stuff, so I don't know. But that's $100 just for this little head unit, But it's cool. And I know, like, the Torp makes a head unit that you can put on your bike, and I think they're more than $100. And it's just a little piece of shit, But I don't know. I like this one, man. I really like this controller. It's badass, bro. It's really smooth. Like the throttle's smooth. Like, oh man, it's just really cool. It's probably one of the smoothest throttles I've ever had. Well, no, I take that back, man. The Electro & Co., that one controller that they had when they first came out, and they sold so many, and then they were hard to get and all that. That controller was the smoothest throttle, dude. Like Electro & Co., they know how to do their throttles, bro. They are good at throttle control. They were badass. So that was the smoothest. This one's the second smoothest one. And I've tried like BACs and Torps and all that shit. The Torp's pretty cool. But I'm telling you, this throttle on this one is the best, bro. Like, it's so good. And this controller is powerful, man. Like, you can put whatever you want. It's easy to change the battery. So, like, if you have a different battery, you just go in there and change the battery. It's really easy to do. And I don't know, it's pretty cool. I love it. Anyway, that's going to be the vlog. Like I said, man, stay tuned to the channel, because I'm going to do a lot of adventures, man, and hopefully I'll get some reviews and stuff, man. It would be cool to do reviews, man, but it's hard to get people to send you shit, you know what I mean? Like, you have to be a real good rider, and then you got to have a lot of audience, and it's like, man, how do you build that shit, without, so I guess you got to grind, you know what I mean? You got to grind, and then I guess you got to, like, have one video go viral, and then people see your channel, and then you just go. So I guess I got to figure out how to go viral, man, so I can get people to watch my channel and shit. But anyway, you guys all take care. Take care of one another. Take care of yourself, man, because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of your family, man. So take care of yourself, man. Peace out. Until next time, brothers.